And that's something I'm doing now. I is doing it most times. Cause I can. Cause I should. It is a thing which should be done by me. So, hello everybody. I'm being said hello to by people. Sorry, I was setting up the stream. So, here I am. So, hello Mr. Vines. How are you? I should say hello back on the typing in thing. Let's type it in. Type it in. Stian. And also... Oh no, yes, right, so let's just get it so I can see my stream. There it is. Oh, I can hear. Hiya, Richie. Richie, are you going to do the posty things, or shall I do it now? What's happening? Like that. Copy. Woohoo! Where's it gone? 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 So, where's it? Where am I being? What am I being? How am I being? What are we talking about? Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Right, what I'll do, I will go into spectate. So at least you've got something on the screen. Ah, there is the owner-organizer, German person, Diakabub, going around the center S's. No, wrong button. Yeah, Richie, got it. Super duper. Oh, turn that down a bit, though it's very nice to hear. So, Diakabub is in the GT3 Group 3 Thundering Thunderer of Mercedes Thunderiness, the GT, with its 4-litre twin-turbo electronic V8, its special gearbox with movie bits on the back and passive rear steering. At least not the road car. I have no idea what the actual race car's got. I have no idea what polyphony you've put on it, but you know, it's good. So, here we are, we're at Interlagos. Let's have a look. We need to get some details up. Oh, someone's off the road already. Probably getting out of the way. Something I do. There we go, we've got a nice little map there. Let's see how it compares with my map. Completely a different way around. That's good. That's good to see. Excellent. Well done. Just help. Oh, stop that. Behave now. Circuit Interlagos. Let's see. I did see another version of the map. Stop it. Which was... Yeah, there's the one. I will copy this image and I will also paste that just here so that I can see it. Wrong button! Oh, I've got two keyboards again and I'm using the wrong keyboard to do things. Right there. Okie dokie. Let's get these up here. So, round 2, Interlagos. A popular track by racing drivers. It's not my least favourite and it's not my not least favourite. Why is it not letting me do onboardy stuff? I need to do this first, that's why. No, it's not letting me... Oh, I know why, I'm pressing the wrong button. Here we go. So we're going through some people. We were on board with... Diakabub's in the pit, so with his Hoonigan eDTM monster. The winner of race 1, Damo, in his Porsche Beetle. And then... Oh, that can go away. Stop it, stop it, stop it. And then... Of the GT5 racing team, I'm saying that a lot. See if I can find him in my list. Yearn, of course, it's Yearn, which is much easier for me to say than and then we got Moruga Scorpion from Finland, driving his... Let's see what we got. Oh, the Aston Martin. Let's have a for butchers. Oh, weird things happening. Ah, this is going to be a pain in the arse. Okay, I've been playing with my buttons. Okay, right, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to do something about this. This is really annoying. Oh, I'll have to put it back to what it was before. So annoying. Controller 1. Rustedly. Okay, so what can we put as looking backwards? Shall we put it as... Yeah. We're going to put that as looking backwards, like it used to be. Rear view. That's just so annoying. And not applicable. So, okie dokie. Try again. So, let's go on board with Zoom. We can change. Nope. I need to do another one. Another alteration. Not altercation, alteration. No, not my menu, behave. Up to controllers, down to HUD controller. So that's looking rear. That's no longer hazard lights. That's going to be change view. Change view. And then over here, up button is going to be whatever. Who cares? There in the end, don't we? Dynamite Cool has left the room. He's not in this race, so he can't be in the room. Here we go. Let's try again. So that's up and down. Very good. We look. Let's go with someone. Let's go on board. We can look. Can't look sideways. But we can go between the different views. With that, we can look. Someone on the track. Let's have a look at Christian. Why is that not doing rear view? So annoying. It just didn't occur to me that this would affect these things. It just didn't. Oh no. Right, okay. Rear view. I did the wrong one. Oh, so annoying. Toggle element. That one is rear view. That one there. Okay, hopefully this has got it sorted now. On board with Christian. Yes, finally. With the thundering white black. So we're not actually Remus. So have we got a Romulus anywhere? Everyone's in the pits apart from Christian. Who's got a penalty for? I don't know. He probably got in Verstappen's way. Maybe. Hey Root, focus on the battles please. Thanks for streaming. Come again. So, Christian, you are listening as well as driving. This is my French accent. So, who's Christian battling? Understeer or oversteer? I really don't. I mean, they're kind of okay, but that one's really nasty. And then you've got to get around this corner, slidey. Then this one's a pig. Absolute pig. Let's see, let's get these names right. No, that's Young Cow, isn't it? That Young Cow. Yeah, that was Young Cow. But the one I really don't like is Merguito. Let's get this so that I can see it properly. Oh, I've done that again. Pressed the wrong keyboard. Oh! Yeah, Mergulo. Turn 12. So, turn 4, we all know that one. Turn 4. Descida do Lago. Turn 5, the Roman turn 6. Ferradura. It's kind of a hat, isn't it? Turn 7, turn 8. Very tight indeed. And then you've got to sort of make your way around here, stay on the inside because it's nicely cambered to keep you online. Turn 11, Bico do Pato. Going to Mergulo. I don't speak Brazilian Portuguese. And then Yuncao. You've got the very long straights, like curved straight. You need to get a good exit from Young Cow to get a. If you speed up here, or you're sitting duck. Aquibancaras. Aquibancaras. I think it's Bancaras in Portuguese. What is it called? I can't remember. I cannot remember. So the last race was won by Damo, as we said, in his Beetle. Hi Damo! Damo in the chat, hoping to capitalise on his excellent win, first time. So we are now on board with M3 Guy. M3 Guy, who that's my thing. Who likes Singing in the Rain and other musicals? I have no idea. But I like to make these things up, do I not? Let's just sort it out so I can get my list up. It's a very nice V10 sound. Oh, Yoon. Having a bit of fun. Turn 4, hate turn 4. I'm always either going in too fast or too slow, never just right. So I'm either coming off or I'm getting nerfed up the rear end because again, why are you going so slow there? In the words of Dykabub, you are not meant to park there. He doesn't. I'm not entirely sure his accent's exactly like that. He probably doesn't have such a high-pitched voice, but it always sounds good when I do that. Nick from the UK. Okay, is always young Nick, who's 60 years old, likes walking on long piers because he's from Southend, and Southend's got a really long pier, known as Southend Pier. It's not Southend, it's Southend. Okay, that's how it's said. Probably spelt that way as well. He's in car number. Where is the car number 10? Kind of speed doing a 131, 132. Mr. Vines is the fastest at the moment, so let's go on board with Tyson. Oh, you see, because he's American, he likes a thundering V8. We all like a thundering V8, let's be honest. Thundering V8s are a joy to listen to. Seems everybody else is in the pits. 131.2. Excellent time there. Excellent time. Tyson, who likes Mike Tyson's, maybe because of the name, and Tyson Fury. So that means boxing, doesn't it? May not like boxing at all. Certainly likes sim racing. Maybe likes sim boxing. Oh, we have a 5 minutes warning and having a good race. Let's have a quick look. see who's going along. Everybody's in the pits apart from Tyson, who's keeping up his practice. Let's have a quick butchers at the live timing. At this point, Tyson Dijkebob, DWT Christian Vines, RCR Damo, winner of last Moruga Scorpion from Finland, Jörn of the GT5 racing team, Hornet. Oh, what's happening here? Right, this is weird things going to be happening. Qualifiers will last for 10 minutes. Now, I'll probably have to come out and go back in again, because that stupid thing won't let me go around. Let's go around. So everyone's going out, everyone's going out. Let's see if I've got anything in the chat. Top 5 are all in the 130s. I've got no way of checking. No time set. So, Tyson Damo, we're down there. Pete from Poland, an M3 guy, Nick. So that's what we've got. We have, come on, 9 runners. 9 runners. Let's go. So, let's do something like a long distance. That is still a really nice colour on that Porsche. That Porsche Beetle weird thingy. So Damo, so I just have a quick look at the chat. Damo is slow on this track. Well, you know what? You showed excellent racecraft last time. There's no reason why you can't make an excellent job of this. And also, you know, everyone has bad days, so damage limitation is always a thing, is it not? Everyone's on their out lap at the moment. There's Diaco in the monster machine. A bit of a hoonigan monster machine. Moruga Scorpion in that very nice lime green, new leaf green Finnish Porsche Beetle. And for all you Porsche lovers out there, I don't care. I'm still going to call it a Beetle. Waits out the back. Right, let's watch Damo. Let's go on board with Damo. See how he does his first flying lap. Diaco and Tyson back in the pits, fettling their cars, fettling everybody. Now remember, you have softs and mediums available. You have to make a pit stop and you have to use both types of tyres. You're not limited to how many pit stops. There is not a pit window in this races. Sometimes I get that one right okay. Oh, I have in the past, not more recently when I've tried though. Oh, need to send a telegram to that Apex. Much better on this one. Struggling to keep it on that nice camber though. But it is hard to do. This isn't a criticism of anybody's driving. It's, oh, a wheel on the grass, a wheel on the grass. Oh dear. So we're going to ditch that one. Let's go on board with the other one. The other Porsche. Into young cow, which is a cow. It's an old cow, if you ask me. Onto the main big fat straight. Aquity. Oh my goodness gracious me, Andrew, you better than this. You are better than this. Make that bigger. Oh, don't do that. You points, get out of the way. Arquibancaras. I'll keep doing my best. So, first, 131, 742. Someone's up his bum end. Who was it? Christian Vines, who's set the fastest time at this point. With a 130, 722. What a superb lap. There's no point having him sit behind. Let's go on board with Nick, who's done a 131, 104. Second flying lap. Pete from Poland, that's another gorgeous colour on that Porsche. 131, 539. The Hornet. The Hornet. Who? Oh my goodness! Come on, Andrew. Where are you? What are you doing? Andre. I should remember that. It's my name. Andre, in his the sound of that screaming V12. Let's see what time he's done. A 1:31.907 already. Can he improve? Yes. Nearly 3/10 faster. Yun in the McLaren. That's another. McLaren and Mercedes both seem to be able to get a lovely thundering sound out of their turbocharged V8s. So, and he's managing a 1:36, which is consistently 1:36.2s, which might seem pretty slow compared with some of the other times we've seen, but you know, I don't ever criticise like that because I can't do anything like these times at this point in my illustrious career as awesome guy. Awesome guy. 1:31.6. There is 4 minutes left. Tyson 1:31.3. But it's out. What happens on the 1:30? The 1:30 which is faster, so something's gone on there. That might be the outlap from the pits. 1:31.2. 1:31.7. They're all pretty close, apart from, unfortunately, apart from. Hornet from Andre. Oh no, it wasn't from Andre. So what? Ah, no. Apart from Ewan. Gotcha. There we are. Vines has done another even faster time, is it? Right, so what we're going to do, just have a quick look here. At the moment, on pole, provisional pole, at least for the next few minutes, Pete from Poland with a 1:30.5. Just behind him, Diaco has thundered into a 1:36.6. And Vines is just behind, but he's on a super fast lap. He's set the fastest first sector. So let's go on board with Mr. Vines. Oh, it's compromised. Going into the... That's going to have completely compromised his lap. So unfortunate. I mean, they're both on a flying lap, so there's no sort of impedance going on here. They're both on flying laps. So, you know, what can you do? It's up to... Oh! Christian Hines doing a punt. Young people today. That was unfortunate. That's Mr. Scorpion, who's been trying to improve his lap time. Obviously, a good 8/10 slower than Christian. That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. 2 minutes, 19 seconds of this to go. Let's see where people are. Damo, unfortunately correct in his assertion that he's not very good on this track, and yet still doing a 1:31.7. He's not that far behind Ewan. Yeah, that really scuppered Scorpion's time. Saying Scorpion, let's get his name, which I did know last time because I am... Mika, yes, I thought so. Mika, as in Mika Hakkinen. 1 minute 38 left. Diaco's still on pole with a 1:30.482. What did Christian manage to get? It really did slow him down. I'm pretty sure he didn't deliberately punt him out of the way, though you never know. Young people today. Bloody millennials with their sense of entitlement, driving around, punting people off. But how's he doing? Let's have just a quick look. Come on, faster thing. Vines. It's not getting purple sectors. Diaco's got a purple sector there on his lap. So he might be improving. Oh, lots of sliding. He's trying too hard now. He's scratching and stretching for time, which makes things untidy, overdriving. Oh, no, gone slow. Let's see what Diaco's doing. Oh, he was doing so well. And now he's cutting the grass. New. Cutting the grass. Can't cut the grass and expect to get the fastest time. Good job he already had the fastest time. He did a personal best in sector 3. Okay. So that's pretty much it. That's it. Let's have a quick go. Let's have a look. Right. We have Diaco, followed by Peter from Poland, followed by Christian Vines, followed by Tyson, TNT 2000, followed by Nick, M3 Guy, followed by Mika, Maruga Scorpion, followed by Jörn, no, not Jörn, God, Andre, of the GT5 racing team. That's Hornet PC36 from Deutschland. And then we got Damo, of our own Damo, from Bristol, in England. The winner of the last race, followed by Jörn, who's a little bit further behind, but no, he improved his time, but I got second though, 1:35.6. That is, ladies, gentlemen, other people, aliens, and Vladimir Putin, who's from somewhere else. Let us not virtue signal. Let us not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying here, but that's brilliant. Diaco on pole, he's getting a lot better. I remember the very first HHTCR where he was having a good old bash, he was having a good old fight, but he was in the slower race, split 2. I do prefer this sort of Pro-Am thing. It's better than split 1, split 2, because frankly nobody knows what you're talking about. So let's remind ourselves of the points system. You get 3 points for pole position, so that's the next 3 points for Diaco, 2 points for Peter from Poland, FM78, and Christian gets himself a point. In the race, you get a point for the fastest lap, and the point systems go. Everyone gets points, which is a great system. I really like that. 45, 40, 36, 33, 30, 28, 26, 24, 22, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, and 10. Obviously, there's only 9 people in this race. There they are. So the least points that people will get is 22 points. So it's worth finishing, and you only get points if you finish. It's no good being last, dropping out. You could get the fastest lap, you could get all these things, but you will not be given the points. Everyone's going around looking cool. Listen to those engines. V12. Screaming V12, not like a Lambo V12. Flat 6. Twin turbo V8. Twin turbo V8. Flat 6. Twin turbo V8. We have one. Where's the McLaren? There's a McLaren. No, someone's disappeared. Someone's gone. Oh no. Oh, okay, yes, we're getting messages from Jörn saying he can't finish quali, and it's weird. It is weird. That is weird. You were there. There you are. I was going to give you the thundering V8 of the McLaren. So, time remaining 0. We are ready for the race. Results confirmed. Already read them out. Too slow, computer. Don't race. Now I've got to. Come on. Be nice to me. Come on. Hate this. Right, let me go between them properly. Come on. Come on. Got to go back in as soon as I can. I cannot go back in. There you go. Right, and they're off. Diaco got a cracking start there, but he's being challenged. It's a great overtaking spot. Oh, no contact. Nice and clean. We like that. Nice and clean. Damo, then that gorgeous blue. I do like that colour. That metallic blue is superb. So, Diaco, followed by Christian Vines, followed by Peter from Poland. So Christian's gained a spot. No one seems to challenge anyone into turn 3. Turn 4, the infamous turn 4. We're looking this way so we can have a good old look. See everybody at this point. Ooh, bit wiggly for Christian, bit wiggly. Nice bit of feathering the throttle there for Diaco. Oh, he had a bit of trouble on the brakes and dived into that corner. A little bit of kissing on the bum, on the buttocks there. So, what's going on? Oh, Peter from Poland challenging up the inside of, not Junkau, what's it called? Mergulo. Oh, a bit of argy-bargy. It's all fair in cuddling and war. But this allows Diaco to get himself a bit of a second gap. Now, if the slipstream is set to real, he's outside of slipstream range. If it's set to super duper, then he's not. 28 minutes of this half-hour race to go. Oh, three-way battle. Let's go back here and see what's going on. Oh, there was a definite punting going on there. Christian Vines doing his punting thing. Christian Vines, if you're listening, the punting thing. What's going on? How dare you, young man? But that has Tyson's up into third. Pete from Poland, who did that fantastic challenge, is now chasing after Dijkebob, but there is a 1.2 second gap. Let's go back down. At the moment we have Diaco in the lead. Hot on his tail is Peter from Poland, who's 0.8 of a second ahead of Tyson from the United States of America, who may or may not like many things that are associated with the name Tyson that I made up earlier. He is about a second ahead of Christian Vines, who's been challenged, because I can see the lights, by a bunch of people. Oh, we have Andre, we have Mika, three different car manufacturers, all so close in their electronic versions of their Gran Turismo cars. Let's see if there's no one behind them. I'm going to go back and have a look and see what Damo's up from last into 7th. It's 4 odd seconds behind Mika, but catching up by the looks of it. The times are coming down. So at the front we can see that they're still line astern, but let's go up. Will he be able to get him on the brakes? Pete from Poland, will he be able to get him on the brakes? No, he's got a bit closer. Oh, back end stepping out on the Merc. Oh, that was an ever-closing gap. It's all happening, it's so exciting. Pete from Poland catching up so quick. It's a really good job of him. Really, really good. Using all of his famous Polish bread. They do have nice bread. According to the two hairy bikers, lots of nice bread in Poland and in Estonia. Oh, he got himself a half-second penalty for track limits there, which he just had to serve. So that's taken a bit of pressure off of Diaco and brought him back into the clutches of Tyson, who is pulling away from the ever vigilant and always funny Christian Vines with his lovely sort of metallic pearlescent metallic white thingy. But he is being challenged brutally by two people. The Hornet from Deutschland, Andre, and Mika Moruga Scorpion from the Swedish Racing Series. Swedish? Oh God, I've done it again. Finnish. Stop it. The Finnish Racing Series. I'm going to get beaten up. They're going to put a hit out on me. You know, they've got a pretty good army in Finland and Sweden. They're both going to be after me, going, stop saying this. I'm only human. Anyway, why all that? Oh, a bit of a challenge. It's going up the inside, but there's no room. Oh, that's pretty clean. That's wonderfully clean. I do like that. Through the centre S. It's fantastic. It's really exciting. You know, I mean, everybody should know that I am not a specific or particular sim racing fan. Oh, and more challenging going into turn 4. Oh, they're going to kill each other. Is this the World Championship for Formula 1 all over again? No, it's super clean. Super clean. Okay, so he's got ahead, but, you know, can Christian dive up the inside? He's going to get... Oh, he gave it a... He had a look. Andre's ahead. Oh, but Mika wants to get in there. Mika's really putting the pressure on. Oh, at the front. Blooming Nora, we're looking at another fight. Oh, at the front it's all happening too. So Tyson has caught up with the battle between Diaco and Peter van Polen. Peter van Polen's got ahead, but Diaco's not taking his line down. But of course the fight between them has allowed Tyson to catch up. And they are now 2 seconds ahead of the... So the fight for first, second and third is 2 seconds ahead for the fight for fourth, fifth and sixth. We've not even had a chance to look at the back yet. I don't like to leave people out. Everyone, there's action everywhere. We will, remember, go through this at the end. I'll be taking requests. We'll look at the start again properly from everybody's point of view. It's got to be done. And I'll go back and see how Peter overtook Dirk. Because I want to know as much as anybody else. Right, let's have a look at these lap times. So Tyson is so excited I forgot to look at these things. Tyson has used quite a bit of fuel over 5 laps. It's only been 7 minutes. He's on medium tyres, which they're starting to wear a bit. The tyre wear and the fuel use is not on 1 times. It's on, I think it's 2 and 4 or something like that. Can you remember? Can you remember? Hello, I'm from Edinburgh. I'm actually Mark DePello from Wet Wet Wet, but I've turned into a girl and squeaking, and I'm going to sing in a minute. Okay, look at that, they're so close. Well, Peter's got his head down, he's pulling away a little bit. Tyco's not giving up. So let's have a quick look behind. They are being caught by Andre. Now he's broken away from this battle between Christian Vines and Mika of Moruga Scorpion from Finland. This Mika showing his sisu, which if people don't know is Finnish sort of power and life and this kind of persistent lack of giving up. Oh, there's an actual word for this in English, I know there is. Oh my goodness gracious. But anyway, it's sisu, look it up. It's a famous thing, it's like a way of being. It's what makes Finnish people Finnish people. That and midges in the summer. Lots of midges. Oh my god. And in bits of Sweden, which is what's easy to mix them up because they're up there in the Arctic Circle. And it gets cold in the winter and you get midges. But the completely different background of people. Finland is more closely related to Hungary than it is to any other place on the planet, which is why traditionally you always get a lot of Finnish supporters going to the Hungarian Grand Prix because they consider it to be their home Grand Prix. The languages are related. They're those 2 languages are the only 2 that are related closely to each other in Europe. For those that are listening, whether you want to know or not. So there's a bit of a gap there. There's a bit of a gap brewing there, so this allows me to do this. Jörn is there, and he's there in the McLaren with the Alpha Tauri colours. That 3.8 litre twin turbo V8, carbon fibre, mid-engined McLaren. Medium tyres. We've only got a quarter of a tank left, so it's. We've had nearly... Oh, that's all happening there, that back end really. It looks, judging by the way the car's moving, that he's using pad. So, you know, again, that's very difficult to do, so I can't. Damo's 25 seconds ahead, bless. Wow, that's... And he's catching up. He's catching up. He's actually with this... Other than Jörn, everyone's pretty close together. Anything can happen. A spin, a crash between 2 people, and any of these people could end up at the front. Quarter of a tank left, and he's on softs. So I'll see what's happening here. Using his softs to great advantage to catch up. This is how to do it. This is very clever. You see, tic-tacs. I did say earlier. It's the thingy thing of thing. Oh, it's good I'm not getting paid for this. The advantage of age and wisdom and experience. That's what I wanted to say. Around Muhurgnino, what it was called, into Young Cow, which always spits me off. Like, it's another one of these ones where if I'm going slow enough to know I can get around it, somebody punts me up the rear end. If I'm going too fast, I end up on the grass. But he is actually reeling Christian Vines in. I can see some people are getting a bit close ahead. Let's go forward to Christian. I want to know. He's on mediums. So that would explain some of the increase in the faster pace of Damo. Oh, what's he doing? He's all over the place. In, out, get in there. We can see ahead. Look how close these two nutters are. You can hear them shouting at each other. Deutschland is best. Finland is best. No, yes. It's like Mika Hakkinen and Michael Schumacher all over again. Two brilliant racers fighting each other, tooth, nail, claw, hairbrushes and sponges at dawn, chucking them at each other with wonderful respect and lots of tyre wear. Anyway, so racing soft, very worn. Oh my goodness, very worn, and also very little fuel left. So these guys have been going full pelt. No one's fuel saving in this race by the looks of it. 18 minutes left. We've had Zwölf, 12, 12. Do I know that in any of the languages? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I didn't know it. And he's in the pits because he's got no fuel left and his tyres are wrecked. So, Christian Vines, mediums, Damo, he's got 1 lap left, but look at the difference in tyre wear. I have a feeling that Andre is also on a pad then, because that again explains tyre wear. And for there to be such a dramatic difference in tyre wear, you know, that's... Driving style comes into it, a lot of sliding, too much slip angle, that, you know, that wears your front tyres, but that much difference on this game? Maybe, I don't know for sure. We can still see ahead. Oh, Christian going defensive or something, or drinking a cup of tea. Oh, he's struggling there though, he's got a lot less sort of grip and control than Damo. But Damo absolutely has to come in, and he doesn't have to put the softs on, but the mediums have to be put on at some point. And this looks like it's going to be a one-stop race. So look at the times here. 134, 132, 132, 132, 130. So consistent. Now, as he's been a little bit stuck behind Christian, a little bit slower, second slower on that lap. Christian's been doing 133s. That can be... They're both going to come in now, I reckon. Yes, and also Diaco from the lead. So we have provisional lead at this point. Oh dear, will Tyson have enough fuel to get round this lap? His tyres are looking okay, they're mediums, but we can't see, of course, the fuel setting when we're looking on here, which is unfortunate. It would be nice to be able to see that. But he's managed to stay ahead of Mika, who's on softs. So Mika's made the best of his soft tyres by having... So you can see the 132s. I'm wondering the difference between 133s and 132s is the difference between the tyres. He is kind of catching up or holding station. Damo. Oh no, that's a disaster. Oh, gutted for him. I'm absolutely gutted for him. He's come in, changed to mediums, but not refueled. And he's on his out lap. Or is this a clever thing where he's changed to mediums because he wants to stay on softs and he's going to come in, refuel and put softs on? So he has technically used the mediums. So Tyson and Mika both in the pits. Going to keep an eye on that for you, ladies, gentlemen, and other weirdos. Or as I like to call you all, numpties. Into young cow. It's from Poland. It's got 3/4 of a tank. This is his outlap. There are 14 minutes left to go, so, but he's only got 3/4 of a tank. He will have to fuel save. Damo's back in the pits. Yes, he's come straight back in. What we need to see though is, will he change to soft tyres? I'm not going to sit in the pits watching. Mika is on his mediums. Oh, what's going on? Yes, the fuel is what he really needed. So now we've got the racing softs and a fuel tank of gas. Full tank of electronic bioethanol mixed with refined octane. Refined petroleum. Damo has, yes, Damo's done what I thought he'd do. He's refueled and he's put softs on. So now he's done the requirement, putting the mediums on. He came back, refueled. So he came in a lap early, had enough to go full pelt on the mediums with a very light car, and now he's got a much quicker car, but he's 25 seconds behind Andre, who's on his mediums, full tank of fuel. Mika is another 6 seconds further up, and there is a three-way battle here. Three-way battle for 5th, 4th and 3rd. Tyson has not come in yet, I think. According to that, it's saying Tyson pitted on lap 3. Well, it's 3.3 seconds on racing softs with half a tank of fuel and just under 12 minutes to go. Diaco's got a bit of a space. No one's hassling him. Is on the attack. He's also on his racing softs. They actually both got very similar amounts of fuel on board, but it doesn't look like they're fuel saving either. Interesting concept. They're both fighting each other on in equal machinery. Same cars, similar fuel, same tyres. Tyson's are less worn. There's a little bit of red showing on Diaco's. Christian Vines, have a look. He's on his racing softs. He came off mediums. He's got half tank as well. Again in the same car, just behind him. Pete from Poland, who was right up there. He's about 8-9 tenths behind on mediums with a little bit more fuel. I've been playing around with this game on various tracks with the fuel saving and all this kind of thing, just trying to get a feel for how much fuel is used on the different settings. Oh, it caught, did he cut? No, it's not. It just looks like it's the Constantine effect. Whoa! Those mediums are not. Is this why Damo went on to the mediums and then straight back onto the softs? Because that really is. Oh, it's looking very difficult to control from the rear end, the back end. So you turn in and the back end's trying to slide, so that you have to, like there, you have to sort of turn less, slow down. But Christian, trying to turn and brake at the same time, never a good thing. Again, I wonder whether he's on the controller, just by the way it's moving. I'm not sure. Anyone in the chat challenge? What do you think? Oh, he doesn't need to send a telegram, he needs to send a long airmail to that apex. But he is trying to chase after, but Christian has got 2 seconds over him. Let's see how these two nutters are doing. Pretty much the same as they were before. They're even, very even. So in the mix, despite Dyko disappearing off into the distance, Tyson has pulled a blinder and he's 3 seconds ahead on lap 14 with only 9 minutes left to go. And they are both, let's see, 131s, 131s. Qualifying times. They're both doing qualifying times. Let's go. Yeah, pit from Poland. No one's really challenging each other at the moment. Mika also having... Let's see how Mika's doing on these tyres. Let me just go back and see how close people are. Okay, they were okay. We're not going to miss any action. So they're both in Porsches. They're both on medium tyres, and they both have exactly the same amount of fuel in. A little bit more wear on Peter's tyres than there is on Mika's tyres. Is Mika catching him up? $133s, but lap 11 Peter did a 135, so he is definitely catching him up. The time is coming down. It's sort of concertina between 7/10 and a second. If he can get close enough to slipstream. Serenity, hello bud, what are you doing? We are having an eDTM, Elektronische Deutsches Tourenwagen Meisterschaft. Meisterschaft? God, what's going on with my German? Was ist Meisterschaft? Meisterschaft? God. German Touring Car Championship. Two. He's not catching up. He's actually lost it. It's concertina. It's concertina. Okay, but they're on the same tyres, in the same car. We're not allowed to tune, which I think is a big mistake. I like the tuning. Anyway, big V12, not thundering, screaming, singing, shall we say? Singing. Just sound good, doesn't it? Turn 4, which is called. Let's have a look at my little map. Descida do Lago. It's sort of like 4 and 5. I like to call it the Verstappen-Hamilton fight corner for Interlagos. Anyway, he's got 22 seconds over Mr. Damo, who did... Oh, he hasn't anymore. Oh, wheels on the grass. Wheels on the grass. That's terrible. Not terrible driving, just terrible for the car. And unfortunate. So easily done though. So easily done. Makes a big difference what view you've got. I mean, if you're in here, not so difficult in here perhaps. Go on. Vantage GT3. So he's lost 2 seconds there and some. Let's go back in with Sir Damo of Porsche, who has 35 seconds on his soft tyres. Damo was doing a great job. He was coming right up, and then we don't know. We'll have to find out afterwards in the chat. Damo did a pit stop, changed to mediums as you have to do, but didn't refuel. Did one more lap, came back in, refueled, and changed back to softs. Now, whether that was a mistake with button pushing, or whether it was a tic tac, could have been. Viewing does make a hell of a difference. I have tried, because people say, oh, just try it, it's like driving a real car, being inside. I like the sounds, but it isn't the same as being inside a car, because you basically can't see anything. It's just, you know, see bugger all, it's just like restricting your view, so I just think it's hard enough doing this. I've got to say the change downs are good. They are good. Anyway, let's go on board with someone. Let's have a quick look at the front, see if anything's changing. Oh, things are changing. I was going to look at this. So there's a big gap between Andre and Mika, who's still trying to catch up with Pete from Poland. Then there's another 6-second gap, and you have Christian Vines. So this is the podium positions. There were 4 fighting really, but it sort of didn't really work out. Diaco was winning. Pete from Poland and Christian were all fighting with him and chasing him, and he had a little bit of a lead, and then somehow he's ended up, Tyson's pulled a blinder. I think he's pulled a tactical blinder where he's ended up at the front. But I do worry about fuel. But there's only 3 minutes left. We're okay. This is a fantastic fight between Christian Vines, Diaco and Tyson, all in the same car. The difference, and all on the same tyres. The only difference is the drivers and a little bit of fuel difference. Super duper. Look at that side exhaust. So the Hoonigan monster car, followed by Vines Racing's metallic-y, beautiful black and white car. Let's have a look. See, that's very nice. Remus. Whoa. Or is that WWR? It looks like WWR, but it could be War. Diaco was overtaken, then got back. They're both catching up with Tyson. Let's have a look at this. So, Christian Vines Racing Soft tyres are wearing. So are Diaco's. Tyson's are a lot less. Right, I know what's happening here. I need to go on public Tyson to show you. He's basically ran out of fuel. So he had it on full power or higher power setting. That's how he ended up in front. That was, oh, see, I was quite rightly complimenting him on pulling a blinder, but it's who's at the front at the end. And okay, it's 1:31 lap. This might be the penultimate lap. Oh, they're coming to. Oh, this could upset the apple cart. Oh, they're keeping it super clean. I don't know what to say. They're keeping it super clean. But Tyson, bless him, he's got 7.5 seconds. I think he's out of this fight for the front now because he is. I'm not sure he'll get another lap. And let's go on board with Diaco, who's regained the lead and is nearly a second ahead of Christian Vines. These two were fighting at the beginning. 1:32, there's 1:25 left to go in the race, so I'm thinking this is the last lap. Will Tyson will be on fuel 6 at this point. These guys, it's like they're both on fumes. They've both got worn tyres. Ewan getting out of the way beautifully there. This is super. This has been a really good race. I could watch this all night. I could watch this happening all night. As I was saying earlier, I'm not a particular sim racing fan. You know, I'm not. Hugh loves sim racing, and everybody keeps saying, "Oh, it's great. It's wonderful. It's brilliant." It's all right. But the racing I've encountered, doing these commentaries, watching Tamazant's streams on board with her and a few others, the racing has just gripped me. I've often popped into a stream thinking I'll just say hello, give a tick, whatever, offer a bit of support, and 4 hours later I'm still watching them, and it's because of the racing. And I don't mean the racing in daily races. Daily races is pants. That's not interesting at all. That's just what Demolition Derby is okay for a while, and then you just get bored. But real skill, real racing, real action, not fake action. We're not Formula One here. What's going on? Oh, he's run out of fuel. Oh, gutting. No, he's run out of fuel on the last corner. It's run out of fuel on the. That's just what? Oh man! Oh Diaco. I mean, congratulations, Christian, for not running out of fuel and still being there to take the place. You were fighting tooth and nail with Diaco. So here we are. Christian Vines, Diaco and Tyson are your podium. It's just... I mean, what on earth? What on earth? I don't know what to say, man. It was literally the last corner. Right, I've got to save this replay. I don't want to forget. Save this replay, and then we can go and have a look. But before we do that, let's go to race results. Let's get race results. What a great job. Right, okay, so the winner of our race 2 of season 2, Diaco, man, yeah, exactly. That was the last corner. I mean, you both look like you had the same amount of fuel. I don't know whether you had a slightly higher setting at Christian or what, but the last damn corner. Wow. And also gutted for Tyson that his gamble didn't pay off either, because of course if he'd have slowed down and used less fuel, you would have caught him and gone past. So, oh, man. So, the results are... Let's see. Fastest lap. You got the fastest lap point. Diaco got the fastest lap point. So, Christian Vines in first position with his... Let's get this right. 45. 45 points. Diaco with 40. Well, 41 because he got the fastest lap, but also another 3 points on top of that for being in pole position. Christian would have got... He was... third, I believe, or second. I can't remember now. God, this helps, doesn't it? Anyway, the point is, Christian Vines first, Diaco second with the fastest lap and the pole position. Tyson third in. It was a great race. He did really well. Mika, who was battling all the way through and being very, very assertive, shall we say. Peter from Poland in fifth. Andre, the Hornet, PC 36 in 6th. Damo, who we're gonna have to find out if Damo, if you're in the chat, there you are. You're in the chat. Had a bloody glitch. It took me out before returning. Right. Yeah, I mean, I wondered if it was like a clever tactic to not have the mediums on, but you lose so much time. I figured that it wasn't that. Oh, that's gutting for you as well. You were doing so well. You were catching up on your softs. You were right there, mate. Your tic-tacs were doing brilliantly. Oh, and then the lovely Ewan Rimsim, another one of the GT5 racing team, came last, a lap down, but was doing brilliantly and gets 22 points. Because, well, he's in 8th. Hold on, 8th. 24 points. There you go. Right. Okie dokie. Chit chat. Let's see. That was excellent. That was really, really good. So what I'm going to do is exit. I will share this with anyone. For anyone that's watching this, normally I'll put in the URLs for the Pro and the Am races. I will put them in the description. I've not done it yet. I've not looked them up. I was busy doing things. Come on, go backwards, stupid game. Library. Replays. Autodromo della Interlagos. Here we go. Let's look at the start. The start is always problematic because if I stay watching, I can't swap between the cars and do anything. So you don't see anything anyway. Right, so, okay. Peter from Poland was second on the grid. And Christian was third. So they get the 3, 2 and 1 points added on to their race win results. So let's watch this. So we... everyone got a clean start, if I remember correctly, and everyone... Let's go on board with... There was a swap. So Tyson started 4th and ended 3rd, so that's excellent. So let's change our perspective. Oh, excellent start by Tyson. Good start by Diaco. But Peter got the inside line going into the St S's, so often the case. Then you get going down this straight, which has been the site of many a battle and many a collision. For example, Vettel and it is Leclerc years ago. Turn 4. Turn 4, turn 4, turn 4. Very clean again. No big challenges there. Okay, right, let's go back to the beginning, everybody, and go back a little bit further. Let's sit on board, I say, with Andre. So we can see what happened from that perspective. You've got terrible start by Mika, absolutely abysmal start. He's done such a good job today. You do wonder. That really bogged down. Didn't get any go off the line. Not very unfortunate for him. You want Christian to join us for interview? Yeah, we'll give that a go. Give that a go. Let me just finish doing these, and I'll work that out. Christian, if you can hear me, do you want to set up a party? Somebody set up a party. Make sure you invite me and anyone that wants to talk about how the race went. I'm going to go back to the beginning again and just see what happened, because Damo got a bad start and was overtaken. Oh no, he had a good start there. Okay, so bogged down. Right, Damo was bulked by Mika. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, man. See, bulked by Mika and lots of wheel spin. Getting a bad start. Excellent. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Hold on, no one said anything about an interview. And so Diaco saying, hi Simon, hope you had a good race. But you think you're typing that into the wrong one. Just wondering. Diaco. Right, to do that I need to set up a party. Start a party. Let's see. Let's invite. Joining the party. The race winner. Party joined. Christian, can you hear me? Or is that me joining the party? Who knows? Only me. Yeah, here he is. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, Christian?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you.
Excellent. Well, that was a cracking race, wasn't it? You were having a bit of fun. How does it feel to sort of have the combination of being pretty fast, eventually the right level of aggression? There was a little bit of sort of slapping under bodies as it was at the beginning. You know, I just we should actually, we're going to follow you now and we're going on board with you. Just, I'll turn it down so I can hear you properly on my telly-welly.
I'm going to be like that satisfied, you know. So.
Oh, that's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about that. Young people, so slow. No, not really. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, you could have been doing it on purpose. I was ribbing you for being a millennial and having lots of expectations of being allowed to get past. So, yeah, Diaco, I'll get you in as well. I just want to make sure I get this chap first. So, were you just like getting dead excited? And oh, see, that wasn't your fault. I was just looking where Diaco sort of lost the back end going around one of the tight right-handers, the first tight right-hander.
Oh yeah. Oh right, yeah.
And that was like, what the hell? And it wasn't even much of a knock, but there were a couple of little tip taps. I mean,
yeah, first corner to lap 2.
Okay. Oh, but then you got Peter from Poland coming up the inside out of nowhere. It's like, I'm coming in here. Yeah. I will, and then you're like, no, you won't. And then you're like smoking into each
this
other.
Was me, this was me. Sort of switching between fuel and radar, and people kept trying to go at my inside as I was on fuel.
Oh right. You didn't know it was there.
They couldn't have the decency to wait till I was back on radar. How
dare they? How dare they take an opportunity? This is the problem.
It's not my fault.
Does your wheel do this thing as not mine does? Unless you got it dead straight, it doesn't change the settings for you on the twiddly knob. Mine does.
I'm on pad, so.
Oh, you're doing this on pads? You won from a pad. That's super duper.
That knock on TNT there, I was just not paying attention.
That's super duper. Well, we're on lap 2 now, so we'll see what you do. What you do on lap 2. So, Diaco, bear with me.
Everyone passed, basically.
Yeah, everyone's gone past you. Gone, yeah. I'm so good. I'll beat you anyway. It's like Valentino Rossi back in the day when he was so much better than everybody else, and he was on a different.
Oh yeah.
Oh, me and my son used to watch him. It's not often in Formula One where me and everyone in the room has ended up standing up with with the arms in the air, that sort of thing. But watching Rossi for 2 years, it was like every time. It's like, how the hell? What? So done it on a pad. So here we go. You're not close enough to hit anybody. Anybody yet?
Yeah, there's the 2 people behind them soft, so they catch up quite quickly.
Oh, that's right. I'll go back a bit so we can watch them. So. Yes, that's what you've got. You've got Hornet and you've got Mika, Maruga Scorpion. I will get Richie. I will get him in chat, but if I do that, we can't watch this and I can't talk to Christian. So wait, patience. Unless you.
I'll invite him.
Yeah, you invite him. That's a much better idea. God, what did I think? You invite him. Get Diaco in. And see if Tyson will come on, because he obviously that's the whole podium. Get Tyson in if you can. Oh, right. Okay, I'm gonna have to. See, I'm so busy there.
Oh, right. Where's this?
Right. So you're on board.
Oh, right. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's lap 2 then. Oh, big slide, big slide. So you haven't hit anybody yet. It's not difficult. I know you're waiting, Diaco. Just give Richie a slap. Give him a dream team elbow in the 3rd rib on the left side. Make him go, ooh! Give him a haircut. Chop all his hair off. Punish him.
Oh, it's GLT.
Yeah, he's deep. Diaco has joined the party.
Hello, Roo. Hello, Simon. Hi, Chris.
Hello. Wonderful. Well, listen, I'm so glad I got the top 2 in here. We've got the pole sitter.
Yeah, I've invited Tyson as well.
Excellent, Tyson. If you can get in here, if you can get in here, that would be great too. We'll have the whole podium. So we've heard how Christian's excuse for being rubbish at the beginning was that he was fiddling with his knobs.
Yeah. That was rubbish. That was racing.
Typical
racing.
I just think it's typical typical teenage excuse, because they're always. I mean, they've got so many hormones going. They're always fiddling with the knobs.
That was really racing. That was nothing bad.
It was excellent. I thought it was really, really good. You were so good at the beginning.
To see a live commentary.
Well, I don't know. I mentioned millennials a couple of times. Diaco, I think you did a fantastic job from the get-go, as they like to say in the United States of America. How did you see your race? What's your thoughts? Apart from the last corner onwards, we'll leave that one for a minute.
It was a really exciting race. I enjoyed it. Absolutely. Running out of fuel is so stupid.
But it's just, I mean, what setting did you have it on? That'll be interesting. Oh, we got Tyson. Tyson's joined us.
Yeah.
Hi, Tyson.
Hello, Tyson. Okay,
the echo is back again.
Okay, who's got their telly on and they can... What's going on? How's that? Oh, is that better?
There you go.
No. Okay, so we've got situations here where we've got Christian making excuses, but then he won. You've got Diaco doing a brilliant job.
That's just not golfing habit.
Tyson doing a brilliant job, going from fourth, leading till nearly the end. But we need to know what happened in those last few laps with fuel. Oh, excellent. Oh,
you did what I did in the practice.
I was really gutted for both of you, really. I wasn't gutted for Christian because, you know, he's just constantly winning.
He did the best job as a fuel.
I mean, I think you all did excellent. Everyone did excellent. I mean, watching Mika, Maruga Scorpion, and Peter, sort of, they were so assertive. They weren't exactly bashing people out of the way, but they were going, right, there's a gap there, and I am going in it.
You all hear the echo, right?
Yeah, I can hear the echo.
It adds to the
Tyson's fault. That's Tyson.
Is it because he's from a long way away, across the Atlantic?
I guess so.
What it is Putin. Putin is listening into the conversation. That's what it is. Blame it all on Putin. Oh, so that obviously, because I'll get told off. You know what it. Oh, right. So Richie's saying they can't hear you at all, Tyson. I can hear you perfectly.
We're here talking about echo, and they can't hear anything.
Well, okay. Tyson said Richie needs a haircut. Honest. That's what he said. So another question I need to ask Tyson that no one will hear the answer to is. Early on, I was describing how people's likes. So Diaco likes sitting on park benches and getting a numb bum because he owns a Harley Davidson with no suspension. Probably, I don't know. I'm just being horrible. And so, Tyson, all I could think of with you was the really bad jokes. If you like Mike Tyson and Tyson Fury, is this true? He was very. I think he still is. He's built like a brick. Oh, there's a Tyson chicken. Oh, right. Oh, that doesn't exist. Over here we have Bernard Matthews. That's different. That's a traditional chicken company in Britain. Bernard Matthews used to have the adverts where they talk like this. Beautiful. That's what he used to say. Excellent. Well, Interlagos. Yes, they were. They were. Just remember, try not to sit there grinding your teeth going 1 litre, damn litres, the French. You know, if it was gallons, you'd be fine. Exactly. And then Diaco. So what did you have to, you had to go down to sort of lean 6 and just hope for the best in the last few laps?
No, I ran full throttle until the last lap, when I realized that there is not enough fuel for the last lap.
I'm surprised. How do you drive it? Because you had more fuel than I did.
I was short shifting, but after the penalty I had to push because Christian was right behind me.
Oh yeah,
and I knew if he would pass me, I won't get him back again.
I missed. So when did you have the penalty? I'll find that and we can watch it.
Second to last lap, I think.
Second last lap, yeah.
I must have. What couldn't have been on board with you?
But I realized that Tyson was fuel saving like hell, so I thought, no, don't let Christian pass. Try to stay in front of him, and but then the last lap, shit, 200 meters.
On my stream, I was talking about I'll just sit behind you. I'm happy with like third, and then I saw Tyson slowing down and you speeding up. I was like, oh.
I've got to say though, Tyson, even though you were running out of fuel and obviously fuel saving, you were putting up a hell of a fight to stop them coming past you. I mean, not actually knocking them off the road, which frankly I would have. It could have been, sorry, get out of the way. But it took them a while to get past you. It wasn't easy, you know. Oh, it was great. Yeah. This is why I was saying to Christian, on my wheel, I got a G29 wheel, and it doesn't do it just because you turn it. And I've had people say you've got to keep it straight, and I'm like, what the hell's that got to do with anything? It's on a wheel. The wheel's moving, not the God. If you do it on the pad, it changes. You don't have to have the pad not turning. It's just.
Yeah, but when you're doing it on the pads, you either lose your steering or you lose your braking.
Do you?
Yeah, to try and get the arrow keys.
Oh, Fanatec, Porsche. Well, you know, I can't complain. Because my wheel is still brilliant. I'm still really enjoying using it. I look at it like guitars, okay? The guy used to make resonators, a really good craftsman, made beautiful guitars, and he was trying to sell me one for £900. And what he didn't seem to understand is that I'm a crap guitarist. The problem wasn't. Well, yeah, I know, but the problem wasn't the guitar I was playing. You know, I knew that. Buying a new guitar would just mean it would sound awful, but I had less money. It's very simple. So it's the same with the wheel. You know, I am what I am, and when I'm brilliant, you know, fair enough. But not yet. Anyway, I just want to say, Mikey, I did see that you're in the house. Welcome, mate. So. We're still waiting for Dyko to get this penalty.
I think it's like lap 18.
Did we get that far? See, I've forgotten already. Who are you people? 15, 16... Oh yeah, because Tyson's still in front at this point. Sorry.
Yes, he is.
There he is, yes, he's lost.
That was a penalty.
That was a penalty, right, okay, let's go back. What? Oh, Senna S, right, listen, Dyko, you should be able to understand this because you're an efficient German and you understand rules. And you understand...
That is my own rule, so yeah, I understand that.
A corner is inside the white lines.
Yeah, well, what he did, a little bit too tight.
he sort of decided that he wanted to straight line the second part of the Senna S, chasing you.
Yeah, at that moment I realized that Tyson was fuel saving, and I thought push. Yeah.
And then bad.
Stupid.
Tyson Echo. Echo.
Stay on the track.
And now you see the lights of Christian right behind me.
Yeah, you can see. There he is, right there.
Oh,
It's
man.
just a pity you didn't end up higher up in the pole shootout, because you would have got an extra point. One more position, you would have got an extra point. I think, honestly, you all did brilliant. Consistent times, really consistent times. Apart from Christian, because he kept hitting people up the rear, and that changed every single lap. It's like he'd go, I don't need brakes.
It's a little bit annoying because it's the only race I would win.
Then you
That is
honestly,
my track, my bloody track.
Should have won.
I still remember you racing in Tokyo on the very first HHTCR that I commentated on with Matt. And there were bits where you were really fast, and then there were bits where it was more like watching a Panzer VIII negotiating a small town by going through every house they find. You know, he's right. He's just fight. Well, look at you two. I have the inside line. Get out of the way.
That was a really cool fight at that moment.
And then Christian's going, listen, I am a young millennial and I am allowed to be in front. You
Not
triggered
with
me.
Not on my track.
Line. Oh no, he said no to me. You're just racist.
Yeah, that was a really fair fight.
Yes. I mean, I cannot stand daily races. I can't even look at them.
Yeah.
Just why?
I've gone to Australia to do daily races now.
Oh, so you actually are they better? Are they?
Yeah, they're empty.
Or is it that they're just all in some kind of prison camp for COVID? I don't know. It could just be there's nobody left. You're actually playing a koala. There's no people. They're, you know.
Koalas would be cleaner to race against.
Well, they're loners, you see. They're sitting in their room up a tree on their own. They don't really talk to anybody else, and so they're really good gamers. You know, that's very good. Look at this, and then Tyson, and you can see him going, "No, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I didn't come back." Again. Sorry, I've got Ahmed the dead terrorist. Silence! I kill you. In my head. Oh dear. Can you do like a Bubba Gump impression? Do you watch Jeff Dunham, Tyson? Have you not heard of Jeff Dunham? He plays with puppets. He's a comedian and he uses puppets. Yeah. Do you know? I have no idea. Oh, I don't watch that crap. I didn't watch it in Britain. I don't watch it in. I know my wife used to. Thank God we're not together anymore, because honestly, it's enough to make you just go. If this is the rest of life, watching Simon Cowell. No.
Tyson, as my teammate, you should have blocked him.
He tried.
Go to the front. Go to the front.
Oh yeah,
You
we're
can
going back
see
up. Let's go back up. Do we want? Okay, Dyker, do you want to be on with you? That's Mika. He's yeah. I told you. Russia, they messed with Finland and they lost. So I'm disappointed that Jörn wasn't more supportive of his German countrymen. Because when you
also could have run him from the track.
Yeah, it would have needed good timing, because he had to let you go and then swipe sideways and say, Entschuldigung, es tut mir leid. I did not see you there. It's my birthday.
That was a really cool race.
It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I really did. Like I keep saying, sim racing isn't my thing, but the racing is definitely my thing, and the racing is excellent. You know. Oh yeah, it's streaming now.
Yeah.
You are live, not being heard by at least 5 people. No, don't. Oh, change your headphones. I thought you were going to say, I'm not going to swear. No, don't do that. This isn't Channel 4. Oh,
and now comes the moment.
Yes.
There was it.
Yeah.
I've got a pair of JVC earbuds I'm using.
Moomin would have pushed me over the finish line. So,
okay. Yeah, he
just
could.
think about it.
Honestly, he could have done that. So we're going to go. Hold on, we're going to go on board. There we are. Your little light flashing. You change up a gear, and then your engine says no. 200 meters to go. No. I won't let you win.
I'm waiting for you to go watch what I was doing with that fuel map.
Oh yeah, what a great... The thing is, we can't see the fuel map. It doesn't show it. Right, so what we need to do, we need to go back for when that you're fighting and you're ahead. Okay, so we're on board. Let's go on board. Ah, Jerry, Simon, yes, Diaco and Tyson, who came 2nd and 3rd respectively, but were both leading with only a few laps to go. Diaco, however, was leading with only a few feet to go. Several centimetres, in fact.
Yes, thanks, mate.
It's not funny. It's not funny. If you scroll up...
Yes, he should have done that, but...
Yes.
He's not DTR.
I'm worried, you see. I'm worried, Christian, for your future, because, you know, we are English, are very sportsmanlike, and we're, oh no, I'll help you. What's happened here is that this is eDTM, and you've been infected by the German competitive spirit. If you'd have been English, you would have pushed him over the line, but today you were German, and it's like... Wow, you really are short-shifting there, Tyson. You've got so much fuel left, though. I mean, look, you can go over the line easily. Sorry, Diego. I can't read it. I just had to do it. It's a good job you love me, innit? Still more than Diego did. He would have killed for point 1. Oh man. Yes, yes.
God.
So we've got funniest cowboy in the chat, who is of course Mika. And oh no, it's not. Funniest cowboys. Yeah, oh no, he won. He won the other. Okay.
He won?
He said I win.
Cool.
He showed Sisu the Finnish sense of... Why can't I think of what that word means? It's crazy. He was running away from midges and other kinds of mosquitoes. So it just... Oh my goodness gracious. This is fantastic. Oh no, they've started. Richie and Mikey are ganging up on us again. Team Ireland. I'm not going to try and do my Irish accent because it's so terrible, it's embarrassing. I can say with the sort of a Derry accent, "Hey nay, Brian K," but that's about it. Anyway, so you all finished, which was lucky. For some of you, but all of you were like very close to not finishing. I mean, to be fair, Christian, he nearly didn't finish, didn't you? I mean, you didn't have very much fuel, did you?
I think I had like 1.2.
And if you'd have split that between your two competitors, you would have come third. So, you know,
Yeah.
well done. What a fantastic race, everybody. Thank you so much. That was super duper. Now, Diaco, you're getting better. Don't tell anybody I said this. This is just between me and you. You are getting so much faster. You and Hugh are both getting so much faster. Two things to say to you. One, stop it immediately. You're making me feel bad. Two,
sad.
well done. Carry on.
I want to know who's got the wheel and isn't using it.
There's a few people using. I mean, there's that Christian fella. He was using the pad because he's a lunatic.
Why? Because I didn't have enough money for a wheel.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Because I've had raced with a couple guys before that actually had wheels and weren't using them.
Well, Diaco's like that. Isn't that right, Diaco? Didn't you not like the wheel? No, I'm serious.
I don't get used to it.
Yeah. So he was one.
I'm much faster with the controller.
Which is
I
just
was too.
really
Yes,
I was.
all weird.
I'm driving since about 15 years with the controller, sim racing. No, 25 years. What?
Hold on.
I started with the
25
first.
years of.
I went from Gran Turismo 1 to Gran Turismo 5. Driving
Yes.
the control with Gran Turismo 6. I started with a wheel.
See, this
Yeah,
is
I
why I've
started
never.
Gran Turismo Sport also with the controllers, but I bought in June last year the wheel, but I don't get used to it.
It just takes a little bit of time, dude. They are so much fun.
Yes, but I don't start racing with a wheel in the middle of the season.
Yes.
Start fast.
We were
then you get
fighting
slow.
for the title.
Pushing for him to change.
It's like if we'd have to start calling him the Hulk if he did that, because it's like you did really well at the beginning and then you got really bad. Why? We don't understand why. It's just like Hulkenberg. Nobody knows why he was pole position in Williams and all, and then now, where'd he go? So we're just the Hulkenberger. Yeah. But
I am thinking about upgrading to the direct drive for PlayStation.
oh, okay, fair enough. I mean,
All I
it's
need is the base. Everything else, the whole ecosystem interchanges with my CSL Elite stuff.
is that not direct drive, the CSL thing?
No, it's the late. It's that one in between when they did the.
Ah,
the CSL Elite was right in between that and the direct drive stuff.
So like a budget good one.
This one here actually it ran me almost $1,000.
Whoa!
Budget.
See, to me, budget means
Happens when
something.
the government wants to pay us to sit at home once in a while.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's fair enough.
You want to give me stimulus money? Okay, I'll spend it somewhere.
And then you,
Like, do it.
and the great thing about all of that is you get all of these amazing people screaming at each other, on YouTube. It's brilliant.
Yep.
It's so entertaining. I found a channel called Karen Go Home. It's just hilarious. There was one woman who actually stood in front of a car that wanted to go into a Walmart because she'd assumed it was part of a protest that she didn't want to happen. And these two women in this car are saying, "Excuse me, can you get out of the way? I want to go into Walmart." And it's like, "I'm not moving." This truck pulls over, right? This flatbed truck. Big bloke gets out. This woman says, "Don't touch me." And he goes, "I'm not going to touch it." He comes up to the window and you think, what's he going to say to these drivers? Is he going to shout? And he goes, "She's a waste of time. Run her over."
That's what I would do.
And the woman in the car, she says, "I'm not going to do that." And he goes, "Okay, get out of the car. I'll do it for you." like, I don't mind going to jail. She's a waste of space. Just, what? Fantastic. Oh, and this is all on YouTube. It's just really, oh my. People are amazing. Right, I don't know what to do now. What should we do?
Show the pro lobby.
Wish you guys a wonderful evening, and I'm gonna go take the wife and do some stuff.
Do that, Tyson, do that.
Oh yeah, that's why we're here together. 28 years, guys.
Keeping mouth shut. Keeping mouth shut. Say nothing.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
good,
work with women
honestly.
at work. They all know that too.
I'm good. Really,
I
I
listen
am.
and just let them talk.
Oh, I want to be so rude, but I can't. I'm not allowed.
I don't mind, man. Go for it.
No, I'll get told off. Richie will kill me. He tells me off all the time anyway.
So there wouldn't be anything new there.
Yeah, might as well give him a reason.
Oh, it'll just go to another level. Right, somebody's asked me to watch the pro race. I did this last time.
Why would we want to do that?
Well, last time I did it because no one else commentated on it, so I did.
No one commentated this one either.
What? I thought Cordell
They were
was
going
doing
to,
it.
but it wouldn't couldn't get to work.
Okay. So has it been shared? Has it been shared?
Do the pro.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll look. I'm pretty sure it did. I just read that. Pro Lobby shared.
Okay.
GLR Racer 14 did it.
Oh,
Doggy.
Doug!
I shared the Pro-Am race.
Okay, one more beer, please.
eDTM.
Oh, you guys really are going to just make me read or learn German? Whatever that is.
Jawohl.
Yeah.
Right, I can teach you.
I flunked French.
Oh, German's easy. What you do is you speak bad English with a fake German accent, and nobody really cares whether you're actually speaking German. Just say Jawohl. Schnell.
No
And
one
also-
says jawohl.
Oh, that's not true. I had at least one person say it to me. They may have been American in the army when I was there, but what's that? That doesn't matter.
I would
You
say.
know how that new Guinness cold brew stuff is? They've been advertising it over here. I like cold brew coffee.
Richie's getting impatient, right?
Ruth, that's the pro.
Rue do what? I've just found the race. I've only
Richie
just...
gets really upset.
I know. Just it's like get connected so that you download faster, and then I'll do, and then he goes, you're still too slow. Or right, it's pissed me off now. Bigara, you're going too slow.
What chair you
I'm from Dublin. Get me a Guinness. I don't like Guinness. It's strange. What? Okay, so.
racing going on tomorrow?
Oh, Ant is here. Hey, Ant, my mate Ant.
Tyson, one question. Will you check the tires again this time?
I can do that.
That would be great. Thank you very much.
So Richie says, Rue.
Do I need my air pressure gauge?
No, there's the specialist method. Okay, you walk up with big boots on.
Finger up there?
No, you kick it.
Oh, okay.
Kick the tyre, and that tells you everything you need to know about any car you're buying. It's a well-known fact, mate. Everybody knows that. I would have thought in America it was exactly the same.
No, we have too many potholes that kick tires.
Oh, see, Britain is special because we fix our roads so there's no potholes, and then we add big bumps in them. On purpose.
To ruin your shocks.
Yeah, because apparently it slows you down, and then everyone buys Range Rovers and big 4x4s and just drives over them faster anyway.
That's what I thought they were doing roundabouts around here for.
Oh,
just drive over them.
Roundabouts, right? Normal roundabouts were invented.
They've been doing them a lot around here.
They were invented by the English to confuse French, Germans, and Americans.
I still use a turn signal because nobody knows where you're going.
Yeah, I mean they're actually quite a good idea.
No one cares.
They're quite a good idea, really, unless you're French, because
It saves traffic.
in France and Germany and Britain, you give way to people coming from the right, which means if you're on a roundabout in France, you have to stop to let people on the roundabout. That's why the Arc de Triomphe roundabout is the most dangerous road in Europe, possibly the world, because it's chaos. That and Rome. Right, come on, you stupid thing. Okie dokie. Have I got it so that it's got display all? Yes, okay, so everybody. We have on pole VQS Holman. Though there's a shocker. I've never seen him drive fast before. God. Aliens. Funniest Cowboy, who's already spoilt everything for everybody by typing in that he won. Typical. Okay, Jack LaMotta.
Before the race started.
What?
Before the race started?
Yeah, earlier.
Is that what he typed?
No, he typed in our chat, he won. So obviously we don't know who the winner is.
He won before you even drove.
Then there's some more people that I can't see. Let's go through them all, shall we? I can't go through them all. And then in 8th there was Seal. Mikey was rubbish near the back in 9th. Doug was in a brilliant 10th, much better than 9th. And then we've got Jenny from Köln. That's Cologne to all you people that don't know what Köln is. And then we've got JD, he's at the back because he's in one hand he has a whiskey and in the other hand he's got the steering wheel. That's what how it works. Right, let's go. 3. Oh no, oh no, there's more people. No, there isn't. That's okay. So we're going to be looking at the front. I'll be ready to go. Tyson. Oh, that's you. Hold on. Go. Let's see what happens. All these people.
Thanks for putting the link in there.
That looks like a big lobby.
Oh, that's a bit of argy-bargy.
There you go, man.
We'll see it in 10 seconds.
Oh, thank you. Oh, look again, subscribers. So, VQS Holman has disappeared off into the distance. Oh, there's another alien. Another mad Irishman.
Deck is in the race. So
Deck,
cool.
straight in there. Mikey up to 4th from 8th. Right, we've got to... No, we're not having this. We can do replays on this one. Right, let's go back. We're going to see how Mikey got from 9th.
That's what I want to know.
All right, let's go through this in the usual way. We'll go...
Dang, that dude launched that car.
We're going to start from the back. Okay, we're on board with JD.
Please have also a look at JWO, double O, how is his name? J. He had an incident.
Certainly. What a great start from JD. Oh yeah, I can see the incident. Oh my goodness gracious me! That's not an incident, that's World War IV. Let's try that again. Let's just... Okay, so JD did a really good... Got past Doug. See, always drink a whiskey while you're driving. Jenny in the 15,000 million ton Lamborghini. She likes that Lambo. Doing a great job. Also on a pad. Let's see, we're going to go a bit further. JD keeping out the way, realising that when people are drunk and in a car, there's going to be a fight. Now,
How many females we have?
including Christian, 2. Do you know, it's such a good job he's got a good sense of humour. Either that, or he's currently on the phone texting his, assassin friends going, there's this guy. So, going into the Center S, Teu82, who told me how to pronounce that, and everyone else. So we're on board with Neil the Seal. Then you got Jack LaMotta. Then you got Teu, and then Langer 9. JWO Pace, from South Africa, yes, the rear end of the. Okay, so we need to go back a little bit and find out what happened there. Oh, missed Jack LaMotta, great start. Deck, another great start, going past everyone, including Funniest Cowboy. So he's going into the first corner, and oh no, that's not good. This was German on South African aggression. Okay, the Mercedes versus the Audi. He pumps him up the rear and then he pit manoeuvres him 3 times. It's like, I kill you. Nein, I kill you, ma. 4 times.
If you do not get out of the way. Langer said he was pushed.
Okie dokie. Right, right, we can do this. Let's go on board with Langer. Go on board with Langer. We go backwards a little bit. And then we watch backwards, like this. Jack LaMotta. No. Oh, he sideswiped. Mikey. Okay, he wasn't pushed. There's no pushing there. Look, let's watch this again. Okay. Mikey was more like a sort of. Mikey comes up the inside. He's on the apex. He gets. No. Oh. Maybe Teu hit him. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Going along. Oh, no, wrong button. No contact. Until after he'd destroyed our South African friend. Yes. He screamed, "Get out of the way or you shall be shot!" He didn't really. He just hit him a lot.
But we have no incident report, so...
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll refer it to the organizer. Diaco, what do you think?
I think no report, no incident, so...
No appeal, yeah. This is how Formula One works. Yeah, why am I doing a German accent? The minimum I should do is an Austrian. Yeah, I went into the bathroom and it was legal.
Oh, Toto, hello.
I sent you an email.
Now, we win. Susie, how come your Scottish accent is now Austrian? She has got the most screwed up accent.
They're supposed to start allowing guys dressed as women to go to the Olympic basketball.
Oh no, that's in Scotland. It is now legal to just self-identify as something. So I have decided.
I would hate to be one of those when my granddaughter goes and
Yeah, I've heard a few people say something on those lines. Yes, I have.
Yeah, go in there and pull out your winkers and now they can have their own bathroom, I don't mind that. And I'm not prejudiced against people who want to change their sexuality.
Oh yeah. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I'm absolutely with you on that. What people do is their own business. It's just it's a safety aspect, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And also allowing a woman to be a woman is quite a bit vaguely interesting.
I mean, my son was that way, and he had a woman change his mind, so I mean that worked.
Okay. Right, we've got okay. Doug. Doug is saying no. Sorry, I'm because I'm being nagged in a Dublin accent, and also okay. I've got some about the Finnish guy stopped behind. I think it was a push. Okay, but Doug is saying that Holman he got hosed by the game. It's funny because we were just talking about that in bathrooms. Hosed by the game. Started him on the wrong tyre, like it did in the last race to others. So, see, the problem with this is that we've got Funny as Cowboy in the chat somewhere, and you know, if we start saying yeah, you only won cause, it's like saying you only won because somebody ran out of petrol. It's terrible. It's a horrible thing to say. Several people ran out of petrol and gifted you the win. Otherwise, you'd be last, mate. Get over yourself. So, Funniest Cowboy is obviously another one with a great... The end of the day, right, look, at the end of the day, you win, you win. That's how it works. Okay, so we are showing the information as requested for Holman, and he's on Racing Softs. So should he have been on mediums? Mm. So, okay, let's go. So we got Deck, who didn't win either, apparently. Which is good, because he's too bloody fast. Git. I'm not saying that because he lapped me 4 times at Bathurst, and I accidentally really got in his way by absolutely not panicking, Richie. Much. Really? Just wanted to get out of the way.
Look at that beautiful Lamborghini.
Oh, Doug, I'm not saying you're saying that.
Really beautiful livery.
I'm saying that I'd be saying it by saying it. Okay, Whiskey File is saying, notice me, senpai. No. I will never. Oh, he's going to fly. So anybody that likes watching Whiskey File, which to anyone is JD, fly an airplane drunk, which is obviously illegal. He's doing that soon on his channel. I like to promote my friends and Americans, even Germans. So people of all places, names, snowflake, millennials, all of them. Another hoonigan. That V10, oh, I do like a V10. I used to listen to Audi Quattros thinking they need to turn that into a V10, and they did. Oh, I love Audi. It's so good. Auto Union. Deutsche Industrie. Or as I like to call them, because I don't like them, Porsche Beetles. Right. So we have, because it's the recording, it's not telling me the gaps and everything, but with a fast lap of 1:31.551, which is slower than the Pro-Am were doing. That's weird. So we have Holman in the lead on lap 4, followed by Deck, the alien from Ireland. No, he didn't get... No, hold on. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, we're not... Right, let's watch this. Look at the line he took. Why did he not get a penalty, but Diaco did? This game is fused. Do you want me to... Can you see it?
No.
So what's it's going now? It's going now, and then he shortcuts the same ones you do, both of them, and they don't get...
No, you have to be off the curbs, then you get the penalty.
Oh, Christian has disappeared because his power's gone. That explains why he didn't say anything when I was calling people snowflake millennials. Damn, I was enjoying that as well. Okie dokie. So then we have another vague Irish alien. So we got vague Irish. I know he's got a British flag there, but that's because he thought that when he was asking him what language, no, when he was asking him what country he was in, he thought it was the language. So he picked English, and he's not English. He's like really Irish, and very proud of that fact. I do wonder whether he compensates for having the wrong flag by being very, very aggressively pro-Irish, which he is. Not just with the Guinness. He's always rubbing it in. Aren't you, Mikey? But he's dropping behind these two nutters at the front who are very, very fast. And now we have, let's go on board with the person who may or may not have won. Funniest cowboy, who did win? From Finland, not Svein. Get it right, Andrew. You will be shot by lots of people.
I think Dirk wins the trophy for the slider.
Oh, don't tell him that. He's big-headed enough as it. He's because he's good at it. He just
I'm looking at all
things.
the stars right now.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? One of my favourite sort of Americanisms is jelly.
Yeah, that's a cool livery, the Black Mamba.
So which one are we looking at? Deck? We're looking at deck, yeah. That's a proper sound, though, isn't it? So the funniest sound, Langer, in his thundering German V8. You don't often think about that. I mean, you've got a thundering German V8. You've got the McLaren, which is a thundering British V8, designed, for anyone that cares, Nerd Central, designed by Ricardo Engineering, which is a very well known in the industry car engineering firm, but they do stuff behind the scenes. So, for example, the Bugatti Veyron gearbox was designed and made by them because Volkswagen, with its billions and billions of, and they said Deutschmarks, euros, couldn't. They kept, every time they put the power down in the 600 horsepower version, it turned it into what I believe they call chocolate soup. So Ricardo had to design a whole new way of cold forging steel. So he had to take the torque of a Veyron engine. They also designed the 3.8 litre twin turbo V8 that's in the back of McLaren's. Very cool. Jack LaMotta chasing them down, German on German. Friendly fire. Oh, and he's in an Aston as well. And these days Astons have got the same engine, the Merc 4 litre twin turbo V8. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret.
Man, after Brian's hit me in the rear, I've so caught you guys.
Alright, I've been instructed by Doug to check out Seals, mics, and the Ukrainian ones. Okay. So we've done Mikey. Oh, of course, it's in the Ukrainian flag colours. Very good. Blue and yellow and a bit of green and the orange. Very good. So Jack LaMotta, the Tewu, in another Beetle. Sorry, Porsche. Neil Seal. Oh, it's in his BMW. Badische Motorwagen. They speak very funny down there. Are you watching our stream, the original one, the Pro-Am?
I'm watching the Pro-Am replay.
Yeah. That's okay.
It's a killer race, man. By everything.
Brilliant. I was quite pleased that I managed to not miss too much. It's like when Dyko got overtaken, it was I think the only thing I missed. Normally I miss loads. So Neil the Seal. Oh, there's people coming after him. I can't remember. Look at JD. Look at that green. Whiskey file running all over it. Pro cordless weenies. Was it Pro Cordell's weenies? Pro Cordell's weenies. It's being chased down by Doug.
Yeah, he caught dirt about the end of the lap. Yep, there's the pass right there. Nice.
Good racing, really good racing. Apart from, you know, the odd sort of tap, which was never done on purpose. That's what I love. I love that clean racing. I've had, you know, I do the Pleb Series endurance charity races. They also have really clean racing. We had a bit of a discussion on their Discord, talking about how aggressive is too aggressive and not aggressive enough, and it was great because people were still on the side of you don't punt people off just because they've slowed down. You know. Exactly. Well, it's like, you know, you go for a gap. I always keep going back to interviews I've heard with Martin Brundle talking about Senna. You know, Senna had that quote saying, if you no longer go for a gap, you're not a racing driver. Well, but this is the thing, you see. Senna, when they were in Formula 3 racing each other, ended up on top. Oh, Teu's got a, obviously, track limits there, got a bit of a, whatever the word is, penalty. Yeah, so he had this attitude, Brundle said, that he would put his car in a gap and then leave it up to you whether you crashed or not. In other words, Schumacher was the same. I'm going here, get out of my way. And if you don't get out of my way, we crash, I'll get angry with you. And it's I suppose it's a sort of a sense of, I know it sounds twee, but a sense of entitlement. I am going to go past you because whatever. And it's exactly the same thing that's going on with Verstappen at the moment, in my opinion. He drives in a very similar way. I don't think Lewis is quite that nuts. I think he does it in very specific situations. Oh, look at that! He went off the... Okay, so Teu just went off the circuit. He's about to get penalty, but he's being caught by Neil. Oh! Accidental punch up the rear. That's what it was. He slowed a little bit and he just touched him. But that's I'm not entirely sure that's great, because in real life, if someone's in front of you and you might hit them, it's up to you to not hit them, and you can't just hit them and it's all fine, because someone will die. And that's the thing that I'm finding difficult with a lot of the sim races I'm watching, where if you go into a corner a bit slower than someone else is, they just hit you. They don't back off and find a way past, they just hit you. And that's not racing, that's demolition derby.
The one by mine was crap. He was right behind me like that, but on the inside with me.
Yeah, I mean, towards the beginning of the race, Christian was sort of like doing little taps on people, and you know, we're having a laugh about it. I don't think he was doing anything on purpose. It was just, you get excited. First few laps, don't you? You want to get close, you want to try and get past. If someone's really, really close, they do something unexpected, you know, it's easy to misjudge it. I don't think he's a... Exactly. So, you know, it is clean. It is clean. So, we've got a good mix. We've got a good set of fights going on here, because we are streaming. This is now the pro race. Like last time, it seems that we're doing the both. And we are joined by Dyke Bob. We were joined by Christian Vines, but he lost power. Bad. And we have Tyson TNT 2000 from the other side of the pond, who's very kindly joined us and is commentating on the stream the early bit of this stream where we were commentating and showing the race he was in, and did a really good job, came third. Could have come higher, but gas prices in America have doubled in the past 10 minutes. Tripled here. You've got to be careful, you can't just fill up, you've got to, like, every last drop counts. It's crazy, man. The world's gone nuts. So we're on board with JWO Pace.
Years of fuel save on that first stint.
Was it?
Yes. Following it, I had extra lap, almost lap and a half on it.
Oh, right. I wondered how you managed to get ahead, because you know you were fourth, you started fourth, but you came and you just suddenly you were clearly in the lead. You know, that fuel saving really worked out for you on that. It's just like you say, that 1 litre. If you could have just. But this is how the cookie crumbles. Mix me metaphors. This is how the rub of the cookie crumbles. Oh, is it the?
Oh, Tyson. Oh,
fight! This is. I know. I always thought it was great because you all had very similar fuel. I mean, really, the fuel was small differences, tiny differences. You were on the same tyres and you're in the same car, and it was like this couldn't get any better. So everyone is now pitted in the pro race, 11 laps. So I'm guessing that's quite early, actually. That's quite early. I don't think they're fuel saving on this one. Mind you, they're still ending 131, so not as fast as I would have thought. Holman's still in front. Mikey's. Sorry, carry on, sir.
Oh, the only one pulling up 31 right at the moment is he's on stop. That's why he got ahead of
I've just sorry, I was just really Doug and Mikey, and they were talking in this. What am I rewinding for now, Richie? Deck is now in front. He's not in front. He's in fourth.
he was in front. You are so late.
Well, look, I've got one co-commentator watching a completely different stream. I've got one co-commentator typing. What's he meant to be doing? I don't know what's going on here.
You have to go 4 or 5 laps back so you could see the overtaking.
Oh, God. That's so fussy. Rick Aston. Takes us back a few years. Okay, so Holman's in front. Those were the days. Well, yes. The perils of Penelope pit stop. That was the best one with the anthill mob and the hooded claw.
Now it comes.
Okay, up the inside, bit of draft. Oh, they had a cuddle. They had a bit of a hug. Keep your distance, man, said Holman, who doesn't talk like that. No idea. Pick an American accent. I do hate the idea. Well, I used to watch things like Will and Grace, which I thought was funny. And then one of them would do what in American TV land and in film land they call the British accent. To which I usually shout at the telly, what, like Scottish? Because that's in Britain. And then they'd do Dick Van Dyke, basically, you know. All right, mate, how you doing? And it's oh. But equally, I get fed up of this idea that there is the American accent, you know. I'm from Georgia, which is probably not sounding like this, but I'm doing a kind of southern accent, and that ain't like New York where you... Okay, that's Texas. See, I should be better at this. I'd like to be better. All right, I'll do this one. Put a coffee on with the water from the faucet. Is that Brooklyn, New York? Something like that?
Oh, that sounded more like...
What? Not New Jersey. New Jersey. I've been wanting to... Oh, what?
That sounded like a Texas accent.
No, it didn't. I heard... With a coffee on with a water in a faucet. It's like, what was that 1970s thing? Damn. Richie's going ballistic at me. How many? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 10 exclamation marks in that one. Another 5 or 6 in that one. When did this turn into an open mic's accent nights? Every time I'm on it. Duh. I always do accents. You should have heard me in the last plebs race. I had 6 people in my ear all laughing their tits off, and all of us were doing stupid accents, and they were all American. From different, some were in Florida, some were in Georgia, some were in... Oh, it was just brilliant. Oh, there, plus the fact that the race was insane. I want to do, you know, like on Saturday Night Live, they've got, or they did have, I only watch it on YouTube, they had like a Californian bunch of blondes family, and they would say, "What are you doing here?" Something like that. I wish I could do that accent because it's just so funny. It's like Bill and Ted are drunk and blonde, and they all keep talking about the best route to get somewhere. Sorry, the best route to get somewhere. You know? What are you doing here? You gotta go down 5th Avenue and then turn left at the McDonald's. And I just... In fact, that's the closest I've ever got to doing it right. It's Tyson, you're helping. Well done. Dixie South. I love the Dixie Chicks. They were great. Texarkana. I did have... okay, so Holman's ahead again now. You're saying Deck overtook, and Holman's ahead again. So... Ponies in the pits. Wow! My God, that's pink. Boom! My eyes! Ah, my eyes!
Ah, that is pony.
Yeah, but that's so pink! Oh, that really doesn't go with orange.
Yeah, she's still wearing my suit I made for her. You can see it in the car.
These people have been to Chernobyl. You know, they're radioactive.
DTR for the penalty like we should. That's a good man.
So, JW Pace in another V10. Oh no, it's not a V10, is it? It's a V8 in this.
That is a V10.
Yeah, not in this, I don't think. I think isn't it a V8 in GTS? Might be I don't know. What was I looking at?
The Huracan is a V10.
Huracan, yeah, but we're in the Audi R8, which started out
also
as the 4.2 V8, if you remember, and then they placed the 5-litre V10 in it. It's a very nice engine.
If you say that.
Because of weird Phillips. I'd feel gutted for Damo. Well, Damo had a glitch. Something happened. He did not press do not fuel, and it just didn't fuel him. So he had to go out. Luckily, he had enough to get one more lap, come back in, and then fueled and changed to softs.
Rule, could you go back to Jenny?
Jawohl.
I think she had a bug. Is it possible?
Oh, yeah, she's still in there. That's ages.
Yes.
Okay, let's watch this. Yeah, she's been in there for over 2 minutes. Yeah, that's why I was saying, my eyes, hot pink.
I like the big stuff.
I mean, the pink isn't bad, it's just really bright. Oh.
You must have rewound it. Almost seemed like she was going back in the pits again.
Yeah, she was. It's because she's in the pits, and then she's sort of... Right, so I'm going to fast forward. So a lap time, she was at about 1:29 odd when she came in. It's just sat there. Bloody hell, she's been in there for a minute already.
Nothing happened.
Minute 10, minute 20, minute 30, 40, 50, 60. They've all got dementia. What are we meant to be doing here? I don't know. What's all these cars here for?
You thought she was in there 4 minutes. It's a long 3.6.
Still going. More than 4 minutes. The lap time's already at 7 minutes. Nothing's happened. So she was screwed for the race. She's quick as well. What? 12 minutes. 13 minutes. So it looks like she's in for the rest of the race. Oh no, no. Oh. 18 and a half minutes. So she was in there for 17 minutes. What the hell's going on with this game? Well, that's a total bummer for Jenny. They don't talk like that in Köln. They probably say Svansish though. No, I don't think so. Well, how would you stay in the pits, Richie? That's what I don't understand. If you wanted to sort of deliberately stay in the pits, how would you do it? Because it would, even if you didn't press anything for the tyres, it would fuel you automatically. Came out as they were finishing, so the game finished and went, there you go, you can go now. Right, so what we need to do, before it goes any further, we need to find out what happened to Holman and Funniest Cowboy and all them. Look, go back. So the pit stops. Batgirl.
You were saying back, go back. Sounded like you said
Batgirl. Which is your favourite Batgirl? Who's did it? There was Alicia, what's her face? Was it Alicia? No, not Alicia. Who did it with George Clooney? No, not. Yeah, but no, Batgirl. Obviously, Michelle Pfeiffer. You know, come on. Batman 1 and 2, the proper Batmans, with Michael Keaton, who is so good at acting like a nut job. Oh, just so good. But yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer. You got Michelle Pfeiffer, Danny DeVito, the coolest man ever, Christopher Walken, and you know, just come on. Wow.
I think the best joke is the one who died after that movie. Forget his name.
Heath Ledger.
Joaquin, or whatever his name is.
Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin.
His was a wicked, weird.
I've not seen that yet. It looks upsetting. I'm quite.
Watch that Joker movie. That's good.
Yeah, I mean to watch it, but I'm quite sensitive. And I get I just get angry. You know, there's bits I've seen clips of him where he's like on a bus and they're all taking the piss out of him and being horrible, and I just want to kill everybody. It's like, leave him alone, man. I grew up with disabled people and had all sorts of problems, and I used to have to deal with dickheads who thought it was funny to bully someone that couldn't fight back. So when I see that kind of stuff going on, I get really angry, and I don't sleep for several nights because I'm imagining. You know, we were talking earlier about what happens if someone with your daughter in the toilet. That kind of thing. You know. I was being shown a video earlier by a good friend of mine who's my landlord. And he was showing me in India, it's gone viral apparently, it's on YouTube. There was an Muslim Indian girl trying to go and get educated, and several hundred Hindu men were all with rocks wanting to stone her to stop her getting educated. They're really brave. There's this one 17-year-old girl and about 200-300 blokes, and they're like, wow, you're all so brave. I've got an idea. How about I borrow a 7.62mm minigun and some ammo and explain how brave you are? That'd work. Just a thought. I like them. They make a nice noise, you know. And then those phoenixes you get on ships, they make a wow. What are we talking about now? All sorts. Tings. Right, so we're on board with Funniest Cowboy. Everyone's done their pit stop. It's lap 12. He's there right behind Mikey. He's got Deck behind him. So you've got the 4 fastest nut jobs in. See, Deck's in that Batmobile. Hoonigan. It says eDTM. I believe that may have been designed by somebody we know who's typing a lot. Could be wrong. Daiko, did you design it?
Yes, I'm always, yeah.
Good,
yeah.
Excellent, right. Funniest Cowboy, who's in that Aston Martin. And he's following... another Aston Martin. Hold on a minute, that's not an Aston Martin, that's a Porsche. What the hell am I saying? God, so old. I don't want to be young again, I just want my eyes to work, and my brain, and my hearing, possibly other bits of me, you know. Exactly. You just got to the bit where you run out of petrol. Okay, Funniest Cowboy has just gone past Mikey, who's got plenty of fuel, but not as much. But he's on mediums. There we go. So Funniest Cowboy ended the race on softs, whereas the other two were on mediums. That's how he did it. Tic Tacs. Tic Tacs are good. So Mikey, looks like Mikey. Oh, this is still a 4-way fight, this, but there's only one of them on softs. Clever. Mikey's got a ton of fuel, so he can go faster. So it's not Mikey, sorry. Deck, ton of fuel. Lap 13. So look at these lap times. Not as consistent as I thought Deck would be. Deck's pretty quick. He is certified alien from outside space, aka Ireland. Oh, it's Irish on Irish. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? He's going to overtake him, obviously. He's got so much more fuel. It was amazing, yeah. It was pretty good anyway, though. It was pretty good. Definitely good strategy. But it's margins, isn't it? If you had too much fuel, you wouldn't have been as quick. It's all so close. Close margins. If you get it right, you're a hero. If you get it wrong, you type fuck 12 times into the chat, like some people do. Good Anglo-Saxon swear word. Yeah, it's a distraction. Ding, ding. Flash, flash.
I was behind him, and I swear I used it right behind him going into that almost last corner, and I think he went off track. I wanted to ask you.
No, you can't do this to me. It's not fair. Any tactic that you can get away with that isn't cheating, or, you know, punting people off. Yeah, that's the other problem, isn't it? I think that was the problem with the plebs race, because there was 3 drivers that were going quick and they were seriously racing. This was split into 2 60-minute sections because we've had problems in a 2-hour race with servers and stuff, so to stop that happening or reduce the effect, you know, 2 60-minute races. Well, the first half hour was great, really good racing, close racing, big battles going on, wonderful. Then it seemed that everyone wanted to stop, so we didn't have enough for 2 lobbies, so a load of people joined our lobby, and it was not the same kind of race. It just, you had group 2 cars, 3 of them, and they were off fighting each other in a good serious race, and then this group of something like 6, group 3, there was like a Viper and a Corvette. There was a McLaren F1 that had not done balance of power, so it was 20-25 mile an hour faster on the main straight at Fuji. Every lap it just went past. But then it never got the brakes right on the first corner and kept going off. It was just, and this was an hour watching these people. You had no idea who was going to be where at any point in the lap, because they were just like a clump of cars hitting each other and doing wreckfest. It was just... And then when the leaders came past, because they were seriously racing, they were being dead polite getting out of the way. And then they'd back to it. Madness. Okay, so Deck is not catching anybody up at this point. We're on lap 16. Funniest Cowboy is reeling in Holman. Let's look at the lap times. Oh my goodness, they're so similar. So Holman, from lap 10 to 15, 131.9, 131.6, 131.7, 131.7, 131.3, 131.5. Funniest Cowboy, it's 130. Oh wow, so they caught up a lot there. 131.4, 131.3, 131.2, 131.1 as the fuel's burning down. So he's consistently, what, 4/10 a lap ish, between 2 and 4/10 a lap quicker, just reeling him in. Right close now. End of lap 16. Let's watch Funniest Cowboy with a master move. Anybody watching that didn't know, we were informed of the winner of the race earlier by the winner. He was very pleased, so it's acceptable. You know, he'd done a very good job against some very, very tough racers. Holman pushing hard, getting on the dirt, kicking up the dust. But that Beetle, Porsche, it's in the slipstream. It's plenty of fuel. Fastest lap for Funniest Cowboy on soft tyres with a third of a tank of fuel.
I almost forgot we have points for the fastest lap.
Yeah, well, I did say lots.
Who had the fastest lap in the Pro-Am?
Somebody called Diakabub.
I had?
Jawohl.
Oh, cool. Pole position and fastest lap. There are some points I missed at the finish.
I think it was you anyway.
I hope so.
Ooh, lap 17 and they're still fighting. This is so close. Oh dear. You can tell this is good because I've stopped talking crap. Into Young Cow. Oh, he's got it. He went wide. His tyres are a bit dodgy. Worn medium tyres. He couldn't do Young Cow. He got it. He just couldn't.
Well done.
He couldn't. Oh, but he's been out dragged down the straight. But he's got the inside line on the brakes, side by side. Into the centre S. Oh, he's got it. He's actually got it properly this time. Oh, all the way down the straight. All the way down the straight. They were side by. He just was bringing it back. It was like, whoa, so clean. Yeah, Holman just couldn't get it onto the apex. Young Cow, and that gave Funniest Cowboy the chance to just nip up the inside. Super. Again, that's the difference between the mediums. You're pushing hard, medium tyres, they're starting to wear a little bit. You just can't brake where you need to. You can't get the power down. Like there, right there as well.
The thing I noticed about the Mercedes is that actually does really well on
Oh right, okay. I actually quite like that GT3. I've tried to drive the Porsches and I just can't. And I know I'm not very good. I accept that, but still, it's not an easy car to drive. I don't think. Though Damo tells me that he finds it very good. So you know, if you got the skill, fair enough. I gotta say though, that Viper's very quick in a straight line. Yeah, but it's not the most sophisticated suspension, is it? Depending which model. Oh god, doesn't it though? Wasn't it a truck engine? An 8-litre V10 when in the first one. Was it Bob Lutz? Is that the guy that the GM guy that sort of championed it and wanted it to be produced? Basically, you got the normal. Today. Wow. I always remember years before, like the modern technology, the past 20 odd years, engine power's gone through the ceiling, hasn't it? It's just ridiculous now compared to what it used to be. I mean, I remember. Oh, there's a new one. Is this the mid-engined Corvette? It looks really nice, actually. It's not. Have you? I mean, I remember the original sort of 90s Corvette, plastic pig, with suspension made out of granite, I believe, perhaps concrete. I'm not sure. Yeah, but even so, it's a much better car than it was in the than compared with the 90s one. I mean, it's got pretty good suspension, pretty good handling, hasn't it? Now. They look pretty good too, actually, and cheap for the power. Cheap, it is. I think. What, the new Mustang? Yeah, I actually quite like it. I do like it, but it can't be the V6. You can't. It's got to be the V8. Oh, they're amazing. But they look amazing. Yeah, maybe, but frankly, if I was in something like that sounded like that and looked like that, I wouldn't care. Corners, you don't have them. Is it orange? Oh, stop it. I'm going all tingly. It's not fair. There we go. That race is finished, and it was. Oh, Mikey got to. No, let's go back. Mikey got overtaken by Langer. Let's go back. Mikey was in fourth, in a good fourth. On the last lap. What's the bet? Oh, he's got no fuel. No way. He's got no fuel. It happened to Mikey too. He ran out at turn 4. Gutting. He was lucky that Neil the Seal backwards had already finished. You know, they were too far behind, so he got gifted fifth. Oh, Mikey, I'm gutted for you, mate. If you're still in the chat, gutted for you as much as I was gutted for Tyson and Diaco, even though I'm taking the P out of them, which is fair enough. I mean, you know, it is funny, but I was actually gutted for them. Well, it is funny. I mean, it's funny and at the same time. 20 laps. Wow. Mikey was saying he was only fueled for 19 laps, wasn't expecting a 20th. Always have a reserve, I suppose. I mean, wow. I don't know what to say. 3 people.
Right back from where he lost you.
It's a good job he's already finished. First gear, 50 mile an hour. Literally working on fumes. Very consistent times though. 132, 132 on medium tyres. Mikey's very quick. And he's tenacious. He is more tenacious than Tenacious D.
Yeah, I like the consistency. It pays off really well.
Well, it shows you that you've got genuine ability as well. You know, I mean, I've done the odd accidental good time. I mean, relatively good time. But I can't do it again and again and again. It's like that consistency shows that you're able to master a track, doesn't it? Oh, it's still.
A couple tracks I have that hard time with that.
There we go. I bought. I forgot what it's called. A Pagani Huayra.
Cowboy, good job.
That was great. That was a lot of fun. Funniest Cowboy, you did really, really good. Good tactics there at the end, and you know, to be able to exploit good tactics, you need to be able to drive. So, you know, you can't win with just. Schumacher would not have just won because of Ross Brawn's tactics if Schumacher could not deliver what Ross Brawn asked him to deliver again and again and again. That's excellent. Well, so we've been going for long time. Long time. Holy shit, 2 hours 40 something minutes. And I'm thinking that it might be the time to stop. Unless anyone's got any other requests. We can get Tyson to sing. Get Diaco to do some rapping. Deutsche rapping.
If I ever decide to take you guys in the shower where I do sing, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'd probably cry if you did that. Probably because I mean, not the singing.
Things a little wrinklier than they were.
I mean, okay, you can put that away, and you can put that away, and you can put that away, and that all of that. No, Harry, get out.
It's been good. It's been fun.
Excellent. Thank you for joining us, Diaco. Thank you for being there. Joining us
Thank
in
you
the
for
background.
streaming and commentating.
No problem. I was just, okay. Thank you, Richie, for being your wonderful pain in the arse that you are. Glorious, horrible haircut man. And thank you, Christopher, for
Best
joining
mod
us.
you
earlier.
ever could get.
The best, and it's only going to get better or worse.
Yes. He's the best.
The best a man can. Anyway, yeah. So. The only thing that could make this better is if one day I get the rights to use Red Barchetta by Rush as my theme tune. And there you go. So next time, when's the next one? Let's have a look. Advertise next one. Next one.
At the 2nd of April.
2nd of April. So there'll be no fools on that one. Get it? April Fool's Day, day before. Oh, and it's Bathurst. So...
Yes.
Fuck. That will be funny, and I won't be racing in it. Yeah, baby.
Oh my god.
It's going to be brilliant. Oh yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy watching that one. I'm
I
going
have
to
to
be
practice
brutal.
a lot.
So brilliant, everybody. I will post in the description the links to the other two. No, it's not the other two. The other stream, Simon's stream at Jerry NCF1. And I'll see you all again. Ta-da, Rowan, as they say in Wales.